If hair had a biography, African hair would have the wildest story ever told. It was born royal, murdered by colonialism, brought back to life by resistance, and a multi-million-dollar industry. This is the life, death, and resurrection of African hair. Let's break it down.
Okay, let's go.
Before relaxers, before box braids became a Kardashian trend, African hair was alive and with meaning. Your head was basically your social media profile with your ancestors watching. In pre-colonial Africa, hair wasn't just a decoration. It was identity. Whether you were Yoruba, or you were Himba, or you were Zulu, your hair told a story about your tribe, your age, and your marital status. Braids were more than beauty. They were a form of communication. In parts of West Africa and with enslaved Africans in Colombia, braid patterns showed or were used as a map for escape routes for enslaved Africans. Imagine freedom woven strand by strand. Hair was also spiritual. In some cultures, even to this day, hair is cut as a symbol of mourning and grief. And in some cultures, they absolutely refuse to cut it, as they believe it is a connection between them and their ancestors. Dreadlocks symbolize devotion long before it became a reggae stereotype. Simply put, our hair lived not only as a crown, but also as a compass. Then came colonialism, and like everything else, they tried to kill the crown. They didn't just take land and everything else, they took away our right to love our hair. Colonial propaganda labeled African hair as dirty and as wild. Mission schools and churches insisted that the hair either had to be covered, cut, or straightened. By the time relaxers hit the scene, burning our scalps was sold as self-improvement. Told us, straighten your hair and you will straighten your life. Apartheid era schools and workplaces doubled down. Natural afros were seen as rebellious. Locs, criminal, even demonic. Basically, they wrote HR policy around our hair follicles. And here's the kicker. While they were demonizing and killing our hairstyles, they were selling us poison. From companies that sold chemical relaxers, the message was the same. Erase yourself or you won't be accepted. Hair, once sacred, was now buried under shame and sodium hydroxide. But you can't bury a crown forever. Our hair was resurrected. Sometimes in protest, sometimes in court, and sometimes on social media. The natural hair movement shouted, "No more scalp birds." Afros became pride. Dreadlocks became a political statement. Braids became a cultural flex. Our hair was reborn as protest art. But with resurrection came drama. Singer Simpiwe Dana was planning to sue, or saying she was gonna sue after a hairstyle was allegedly stolen, sparking questions like, can you copyright culture really? Meanwhile, Caucasian influencers rebranded Bantu knots as space bands. Said Bantu knots, the cinnamon band. Okay, and cornrows as boxer braids. At the same time, the black dollar woke up. Billions spent on hair products for natural hair. But who owns those companies? Mostly not us. We resurrected the crown. We also ended up paying rent for it. Shea butter became Silicon Valley startup gold. Wash day became a 10-step capitalist trap. So yes, the crown is back, but is it really ours? Or are we just leasing it with interest? AI and digital filters often removes afros or textured hair, making them unreadable or unprofessional. Workplaces still quietly police locks and braids, and natural hair itself has been swallowed up by capitalism. It is sold back to us as 15 bottles, promising something that we already had. So, what is the lesson? You can't kill African hair. You can shame it, you can burn it, you can police it, but it will resurrect every time. Whether you braid it, relax it, or just shave it off. Your hair is life, yours and your histories. If there's anything to be learned from this is respect it, respect the choice, and respect the story that it has. Well, that's it. That's all I have for the third time for this episode. Don't forget to, let's roll it, comment, like, subscribe, share, and join us next time when we break it down one crazy thing at a time. I'm so tired. Bye, guys.